What up, anime fans? I'm back from the video reviewing Season 1 of One Punch Man. Finally. I was hoping it would be, not that long. But, don't know how it got extended that way. I'm not watching most of it for most of the days. Well, it didn't take too long, but still. I forgot something about the voice cast now. So, if I do remember for Season 2, I'll let you know. It's also been announced Season 3 is definitely happening. Nobody states it's been confirmed just yet. But most likely premiere either this year or next. Maybe. We'll see. Right. So. Season 1 was animated by well-known studio Madhouse, the company behind the Hunter x Hunter reboot and the classic anime Death Note. They also done a lot of other anime over the years. But still, they're more well known for Hunter x Hunter and Death Note. By the end of the season, something happened with Season 2. For some reason, Madhouse did not do the task of anime in Season 2. So that was done by a different studio, which I'll talk about in Season 2. So I don't know what happened. Now, Season 1 ran for 12 episodes. Back in 2012. Not 2012. Back in 2015. A year later, My Hero Academia premiered. And so yeah, I looked up at One Punch Man came before My Hero. Because One Punch Man started as a webcomic back in 2009 before being picked up as an official manga by Shueisha as part of the Jump series. It was published in Tonarino Young Jump. Tonarino? I heard a weekly Young Jump, but what's Tonarino? What does Tonarino mean? Anyway, the manga was written by one who also went on to create another manga that you may be familiar with because it's got anime getting a third season. Mob Psycho 100 by Kadokawa. Yep, Mob Psycho 100 was created by the same person. Makes sense in the art style. Just a different animation studio as well. So yeah, Mob Psycho is popular in its own right. One just likes to create comedies. You know? This is a superhero comedy, while Mob Psycho is a psychic comedy, kind of like Psychic K, but takes itself even less serious. At least by the episodes I watch of Season 1. But the animation looks good. So I'm not sure much about the series. I said I only saw a few episodes of Season 1. On Crunchyroll. And Crunchyroll's the English dub of Season 3 is going to have a different cast than Season 1. So I'm sorry if you enjoyed the cast for Funimation. Crunchyroll's replacing them. There's a little dispute. The YouTuber Illuminati goes to the more depth about Crunchyroll. So go check her out. Interesting. Maybe when I've done this video, I may... Well... I may, do a review on my main channel of one of these Super Sentai films of the seasons I already watched. Either Go Busters, Kyoruja, or Gokaija. I want those. I do plan to cover the other seasons too when I can. I gotta finish for Time Wars, but maybe I'll actually finish it now after this video. I gotta finish it. Not that many episodes left and I need to finish that series. Just for review. It's taking me longer than I expected because I don't bother most of the time. So my apologies for that. I know I keep promising it, and I will keep this promise this time. Unlike Double. I don't not want to break that promise. Okay. I really want to read Double, but I forgot. Didn't bother finishing it for some reason. I don't know. But still, Double's a good season. And it's a good opening. And it's supposed to say that Geese is going to be ending sometime early this year. Not later this year, judging by what the series, judging by what's being said. Also, read what some of the official Twitter accounts say. The final arc, in a way. The final, it's the final round. Yeah, the final round. So, once that's over, Geese is over. And so, during that time, we'll be good with leaked images of the next rider. Wherever he's going to be. Just know what gimmick they're going to do. What's his character's in. What they're going to do. Etc. This is a season I'm interested in. And maybe next year, when the season goes on, keeps going, we'll get a crossover with Kamen Rider Geats. Geats has been a good season. And, sorry. Oh, topic. Right. So yeah, One Punch Man is a good anime. And I've not read the manga, so I'm not sure about that. It's not my... it's fun, but not really Shonen Jump like for me. Whereas it does have brilliant action, but I prefer action when the characters struggle and fight and learn to find a way to overcome the battle to win. That's what I prefer about Shonen battles. It shows characters going stronger when they fight. Also, when new characters debut, they win their fights easily if they're fighting type characters. Actually, I plan to cover some manga I've been wanting to cover. I've been wanting to review the first arc of Sakamoto Days. Also, review another first arc of other things. First arcs of other manga. So, subscribe to Crazy Diamond for that. Anyway, season 1 focus. Our main character is Saitama, first name unknown. Yeah, he does not have a full name. He's just going by Saitama. Alright, this is my rewatch on DVD. I watched it dubbed, season 1, tiny dubbed on Netflix. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. Which, well, one thing. Netflix removed all the eye catches. That is no joke. The DVD literally keeps all the eye catches that have there. But Netflix removed them for some reason. And not because it's on the streaming service. If that was the case, it would be moved on DVDs as well. But eye catches are just iconic. Eye catches are just iconic, okay? Like, one of the most iconic eye catches is One Piece's. With the first batch being, of wanted posters each of the 7 crew members over the years. 7.5 if you count VB. And I do plan to cover the Low Garden arc soon, I promise. This time I will cover it. I'm going to get up to all the arcs I've ever on DVD so far. Even me surpassing them. So that's going to be a lot of watching time. So, I'll be prepared for that. New DVDs are still being released every few months or so. Oh, sorry. So, Saitama is a shonen protagonist of the series. He's a guy in his mid-20s. He's a guy in his mid-20s. But he's bald. And in this world, heroes, there are a lot of monsters attack the city of Japan, which have been sectioned off into different areas. City A through Z. Saitama is in the latter one, City Z. The most dangerous city of all. Because he gets attacked a lot. Anyway, and there are people who combat their heroes, but not like My Hero Academia's ones. These ones are funded by governments. So anyone could just become a hero. And not do it for selfish reasons, for fame and glory. Saitama is not one of those pure-hearted characters, not to say hero just to help people. He's a hero for fun. As he takes down the first monster, Vaccine Man, who's just a rip-off, a big, muscular, purple rip-off of bloody Piccolo from Dragon Ball. I think he's even voiced by the same actor in the Japanese version. Because I know he's played by Saba in the dub, who's also voiced by Piccolo in the dub. But I'm not sure, because I've never seen Dragon Ball in Japanese. So forgive me if I'm wrong. Simon's just able to take out bad guys with one punch, hence the name, One Punch Man. Right, he does not like that. He said he wants to be a hero that gets epic fights. And we see a bit of his origin. He was just a normal businessman who was job hunting after being fired. And he ends up running into a crustaceous monster. And I mean, because it's crab, you get what I mean. He says at least let Saitama live for now, because his first priority is killing a kid with a chin that looks like a butt. Bigger than Endo's. A butt chin that's bigger than Endo's. You don't know who I'm talking about? Riki Nendo from Psyche K. He has a small chin. His chin is small, but looks like a butt. Or balls. Actually, it's ball chin. Like Peter Griffin. They even make a joke about him in the FCC episode of Family Guy, that is. Yeah. So yeah, it runs to the kid. He just leaves the kid though. He's never this. When a crowd station attacks, Simon actually leaps in to help him. Jumps in to help him. That's what a true hero is. And there's a passion in him. And so he mentioned since he was a kid he wanted to be a hero. And when he kills this crustaceous monster, by pulling out its entire eye, it's just, I don't really want to describe much, it's gruesome, okay? Just, oh my god, it's just gross. Your weak stomach, you will puke. And since Saitama, since Saitama was able to defeat monsters with one punch, he hasn't built any satisfaction in his life. His emotions grew distant. He just eventually went bald and just has a generic look on his face. He just won't have a typical anime protagonist eyes design. And now his face is just more soft and relaxed in a way. Just alright, so this series is known for its memes. Especially a meme that comes in the final arc of the season. Man, luckily I'm not done with arc reviews on the season on this series. In anime form, that is. So yeah, I'm viewing, if they're divided into seasons, I'm viewing my seasons. And well, I'm gonna rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho once I get parts 1 through, once I get parts 2 and 4. 3 and 4, I mean. They're basically 5 sagas. And I have 5 DVD Blu-rays to complement them. So I'm going to review them as sagas instead of arcs. That's what I plan to do, okay? View them as sagas and arcs. It's easier, and it helps with the Dark Tournament saga. This is all just action I won't have much to talk about. Anyway. Sandman just wears a typical costume. A yellow jumpsuit with a zip, a cape, red gloves and boots. Just and a belt. Simple homemade design. So Sandman just doesn't feel any joy in his life. We get an epic action sequence of Seismith facing down the underworld. Well, not underworld, the mole people. But that was just a dream, and the real one are just two as cowards. It was not distant. Anyway, they're introduced to another one of the main characters, Genos, who's a Japanese actor, is actually the voice of Tenya Ida in the Japanese version in My Hero. I was like, what is it with One Punch Man getting My Hero Academia actors? Because I actually back then thought Movement Rider's actor was Bakugo's. Could have sworn I saw that. Might be mixing things up. But I looked, it's not true. So, yeah, if I mentioned that in previous videos, I'm so sorry. It was my mistake. If One Punch Man and My Hero Academia ever get a crossover, which would that be like? Like, two different heroes. Genos is a cyborg, and he's here to take down a humanoid mosquito person. Yes, yeah. He battles it, calculates and stuff. But he doesn't matter. But she is tough. And he gets badly wounded. But instead of him, who was already chasing a mosquito, he tried to kill many times. Oh, please don't tell me I want to pull my phone again. I'm busy. Yeah, it's been a pain in the ass all week, okay? It's been a pain in the ass. Then wanted to borrow my phone because the stupid Universal credit bullshit. It's just fucking annoying. I just want to get this sorted out on Wednesday. I don't know, I'm going to keep borrowing my phone. God, wait to get this shit over with. Right. Simon easily defeats the mosquito with one punch, as usual. And makes Joe surprised. And kind of asked to become Saitama's disciple. Oh, the anime has OVAs too. First OVA takes place during episode 2. In between. I'm not going to talk about the OVAs, they're just not canon. But one is interesting that sets up a character in the second season. Hell Blizzard. Yeah, she gets one of the OVAs to herself. Episode 6, I think. OVA number 6. And she's a major character, bit of important. She has some bit due to season 2, I think. I didn't see all of season 2, okay? I only saw a few episodes. I don't know, maybe because I watched them on YouTube. That's most likely the reason. I think that's actually how I found Dr. Stone as well. Watching them on YouTube. So yeah, Saitama now has a disciple in Genos. Also known as Saitama's techniques. And their first mission together is based off against the House of Evolution. The people are creating a mosquito girl. After some more human-animal hybrids attack, where they all get killed, except for the gorilla, who's... Genos has a backstory too. He's 19, but when he was 15, his family were killed. He managed to survive and saved by a doctor. A science doctor, that is. And well, but Genos, when he gets stronger, becomes a cyborg in order to do that. Anyway, I discovered there's no connection between House Evolution and the attack. That's the gorillas let go. And they face off against. So the two end up in that location. Mesa gets a giant Kabuto Beetle. It was a massive prick. The scientist that created him, it wasn't, or he is an old man, was, before creating Centaur drug to euthanize himself and even cloned himself. And in that process, Simon reveals the training he had. But it's just simple workout training. I guess Saitama has some type of hidden power that even he knows about. That's interesting. There's no way you could actually do that. Try it in real life, which I don't recommend you do, and you'll see that will never happen. Because you'll be arrested. And again. Yeah. Also, Saitama was a crazy strap and speed. Weird. So, yeah, after taking out the House of Evolution, Geros moves in with Saitama. Oh, weird. Alright, I looked at all the original Tokyo Mew Mew actors. And coincidentally, all 5 of the girls have been in Bleach. Either main characters or one-off characters. No, main characters or recurring characters. What are the odds? I'm not joking about that. It's funny. Bleach came out in 2004. Tokyo Mew Mew came out in 2005, I think. I might be wrong now. It's kind of weird and coincidental. 2 of them actually play major characters, major Solibus. Like, voice of Purin is also the voice of Yachiru. And, well, I think it's Lettuce's actress. I think it was either Lettuce or Mint's actors that played the role of Momo. Yeah, I don't know exactly which one. But yeah, what are the odds? It makes me want to watch the original anime in Japanese even more. Anyway. Anyway, after a crazed guy who does not want to work with a group of group in power suits and shaven heads, Simon goes after them because, well, make him look like a criminal, like he's one of them, and people keep mistaking him for them as a member of their group. The leader is Hammerhead, and he's facing off against an assassin ninja named Speeder Sound Sonic, who just easily defeats Hammerhead. But luckily Hammerhead's still alive, thanks to his big skull. When Sonic left, he ran, and ran inside him, who destroyed his suit. And he begins to be dead. He's lucky to have a big skull. Saitama ends up meeting against Sonic, where Sonic doesn't even know who he is. So yeah, Sonic is back, but well, Saitama just is easy. But and when he was just trying to hit him, his fist accidentally collided with his family jewels. If you actually know what I mean. That's funny. So yeah, Sonic wants to have revenge. He'll be back, as he vowed to be. Anyway, once Saitama gets back, he's depressed. Oh no, Sam. That's when Genos question asks if he's part of the Hero Association. And we learn about that. And Saitama decides to join and gets Genos to join too by saying he'll be, let him use the Cyber if we join. If Genos agrees. It's open, don't ask. So yeah, they managed to get past Genos ended up in Class S, the highest class, while Sadima's in Class C. He has good physical skills, but terrible at winning tests. And Class C heroes have to actually do some small town crimes, otherwise they'll lose their hero registry. Anyway, they're all the Hero Association was an eye on Genos for quite a while. So yeah. And with his skill strip, they put him in Class S. A lot of monsters are getting everywhere. Shit. Right. Not only have to join in class. He also faces up against a dickhead tank top tiger, who's just an arrogant bully. He's just an arrogant prick. No other heroes. Alright, the first real threat comes with the Seeking. Every hero not facing gets beaten up. Saturn even meets Moomin Rider for the first time. Saturn proves he's not a bad guy. After all. I mean, I'm talking in a lot of sense actually, to you guys, not talking about the episode itself. Sadama is a good guy. Actually, before this Seeking, there's actually another battle happening with meteors. There was a hero named Metal Knight, but he didn't help. And they all struggle but Sadama punches it and it falls. And Sadama's willing to take the blame for stuff if it means keeping the other hero's strength. Like, he doesn't care what people think of him. So anyway, back to the Seeking. When Sadama actually meets up with the Seeking, he beats him. People sound like doubt that heroes were strong enough, but Sadama once again puts the blame, saying that it was weakened thanks to the other heroes. Pretending to steal their glory. Now, moving what I saw through that. Sadama is a good person. Now Sadama has been bumped up to Class B. And there's also another character named Amai Mask, who's a Class A, first rank Class A member of the association. And he's a prick. He doesn't give a damn about those weaker than him. Yeah. The Meteor episode introduced Silverfan. Introduced an old man named Silverban, who's a martial artist. By the way, we're introducing a hero, pretty bully prisoner. Dumbass. We even get a Sailor Moon reference with him. God. Can't believe use that weirdo to use reference Sailor Moon. It's just how it is, mate. You can know if you watch the series, so. Right. Attack comes one. Attack comes prediction. Alright, if I don't mention characters here, I'll probably give them a mention when they become a little bit important in Season 2. Like, there's this character called Tornado. Yeah. There's this character called Tornado who's a psychic. And her sister is Blizzard. And when you think about it, when you see those two, You think Blizzard's the older sister? No, she's the younger. Yeah, turns out Tornado is much older than she looks. Don't ask. I don't get it myself. So, and, and, and while discussing the meeting, Saitama tags along to the meeting of Class S heroes. Well, a prediction that's going to happen, something bad is going to happen in the next 6 months. And they all be perfect, but then they're attacked. They're attacked usually by Tango-like people, but they usually get killed by the bigger threat. A regenerating alien who's under the threat of a big evil powerful one. So Saitama sneaks on board the ship while all the other heroes, most of the other heroes, face off against at the match battle, managed to defeat it. No, Tornado's a bitch. Saitama's still on board the ship, killing all the guards and ends up facing against the boss. Saitama doesn't really struggle much. In the end, he defeats the boss. Ship's destroyed. All the heroes warn Saitama. One of the heroes warns Janos that Moon Knight is their enemy. To watch out for him. And my math shows that being a dickhead as he was being a dickhead, saying that they could keep the damage down. They just don't deserve to be heroes. Yeah, he's just a prick. And they send him out to survive. No first detoured. And they head on. A lot of damage has happened to the building. So it was all rebuilt to have roads come into and out of the Hero Association. He was be able to get out easier. No, before this happened, Saitama and Janos were at Silverband's dojo. He actually matches one of his pupils. Sorry about that. Where was I? Yes. Anyway, Silverband mentions one of his students, Geralt, I think his name was. He becomes important soon. Literally right after this arc, he'll become important a bit. That's why I foreshadowing him here, in this arc, to set up the next arc, which is the start of Season 2. And you know Season 2's animation is different, just by the look. Anyway, after that, they get a fun little post-credit scene of Saitama taking down the monster that he's really upset that he's back to One Punch. And he was able to fight that monster with ease. So yeah, it's kind of funny. Okay, there were 6 OVAs released as well. I don't do it most likely after the season was done. They having different points of time. Like most likely doing it before, in between most of them in between the seasons. Like episode 2 is weird. Like I said, episode 1 is General secretly following Saitama around to learn about his secret before he approaches Saitama's door to become his disciple after the battle of Mosquito Girl. You know, in between those scenes. Episode 2, Genos recaps what he's doing there with mob bosses. Episode 3. That's weird. Focus on many different things. One also focuses on Silverman. The other focuses on a murder mystery party. in a way. Another episode, as I said earlier, focuses on how Blizzard and her relationship with her sister. Her sister always takes the glory, even though she didn't do anything. Which actually, that episode takes place after the battle of the Sea Kid, but before the Hellbite. What a hellish fight. Hey, season 1, there's no tease for season 2. Because it wasn't but only announced. If it could just be a one-off anime, but they do slight teases about when the 6 months been. Anyway, this video went on a little longer because of my rambling, I'm sorry, but thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please hit the thumbs up button. Want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell, be up to date all videos that come in the future. I'll see you guys later today for House Paradise and Eden Zero. Keep Phoenix out.